channel. Today I am making fire cider. I don't know about you guys, but we have had a lot of colds and coughs this winter between the 5 of us, and I am so ready to have something on hand that I can just take right away and say goodbye to it all. We're ready to just be healthy. I'm ready for the springtime, to be honest. It's really cloudy today. But anyways, that being said, let's make some fire cider. Okay, so this is the first time that I'm actually making fire cider. I've heard some really amazing things about it, and from what I gather, it's pretty straightforward. Basically, I've got all of these ingredients here. I've got onion, garlic, ginger, thyme, rosemary, orange, cinnamon sticks, horseradish, jalapeno, and some peppercorns, and I'm just basically gonna chop it all up and put it into this big jar. Hello, my love. Okay, hold that thought. Okay, so once all of that's chopped up, I'm gonna add it to this jar and cover it with apple cider vinegar, and then I'm gonna put it in a cool, dark spot and let it sit for about 4 weeks. Let's start with that. First things first, I'm gonna start chopping up the onion. Woo, I'm getting hot already. I don't know about you. This fire cider has got me sweating. Oh, maybe it's the sourdough bread that's baking right behind me.
What are you making, Mama?
So I'm just chopping up all of the ingredients. I'm doing it super rough because it's just gonna be fermenting in the apple cider vinegar for the next 4 weeks. This is, babe, do you know what size this jar is? So I'm just gonna start throwing everything in, super roughly chopped, nothing fancy. I know, the onions are making me cry a little bit too. I know, me too, sweetie. Woo! I always think this must be a good thing.
I know,
my eyes are crying too. So yeah, with this size, initially I was thinking about doing ½ liter, but now I am going with this gallon because we have it and we've got the little fermenting top to it, but it works just as well with a regular mason jar as well. So no stress on like what you do it in. I think as long as it's glass and as long as you have enough room to obviously like put all the ingredients in, I think you're good. Next, we're putting in the garlic. Everything I'm adding is all organic. You know, it really does make a difference when you're making something that's supposed to be medicinal. Bless you. Just gonna add this all in. I'm just taking off the outer skin and then I'm just gonna throw it in like this, just toss it in. Next, what do I feel like adding in? I'm gonna add in the cinnamon because that's what my intuition told me. Okay, I'm gonna add in the ginger. I'm just gonna roughly chop this ginger. Okay, next I'm gonna add in the orange. Okay, this is going into the sides. Oh my gosh, I love how the orange just makes it super pretty with the cinnamon. I can cut you up another one if you want.
I love it.
Okay, next I'm gonna do the horseradish. Woo! Oh my gosh, that's strong. That's definitely reminds me of wasabi. Got a sourdough fresh out of the oven. Okay, I'm just gonna grate some of the horseradish in too. Just again, like intuitively, you know, just feeling like maybe it's one of those things that needs to be grated a little bit. Okay, next I'm gonna add in the jalapenos.
That's funny.
You're right. It's always nice to follow a recipe, but also it's good to just like kind of do what feels right when it comes to cooking. And with this, it was like, I looked at so many different ways to do it, and then I was like, okay, well, I'll just get the ingredients and then see kind of what I feel like doing, you know? Now I'm gonna add in some lemon. Okay, I'm gonna add in the rosemary and the thyme. I love these colors. Like, how pretty is this with the green and the orange and the yellow and the cinnamon? It's so gorgeous. Okay, now I'm gonna add in the peppercorns. Again, I literally just added some in and I'm just gonna, it looks like it would be the right ratio to me. So I'm gonna add this in. Okay, now I'm just gonna fill it with apple cider vinegar just to cover all of the ingredients. Okay, I'm kind of just moving some of the oranges to the top because I'm realizing that if the greens are on the top, they kind of just keep rising to the top, so it's hard to really cover it. So I'm just gonna put the oranges and some lemons on top to push it down a little bit. Oh my god. Also, Matisse just made this gorgeous olive sourdough. I'm so excited to try some. So I'm gonna add some of this raw honey in now. I'm just gonna do 2 tablespoons to start, and then afterwards I can add more when it's been strained, depending on how sweet we want it to be. I'm gonna use this silicone lid, these fermenting weights, just to make sure that the liquid covers all of the ingredients. Okay, so this is the final product. We're putting it away now, and I am so excited for it to be ready.
We're gonna check on it.
We're gonna check on it soon. Okay, so it's been about 4 weeks, and I kept it in the cool pantry for about 2 weeks, and then I've had it in the fridge for the last 2. I think today is the exciting day. I feel like I'm having like a little bit of something coming on, and I'm like, okay, this is the time to use it. So I've got this cheesecloth here. I'm gonna strain it into this jar, and when that's done, I can keep the strained part of this in the fridge for up to a year. So I'm taking out the weights that we had in here to keep everything down because we didn't fill it all the way to the top. Ooh. That smells strong. Putting an elastic band around the top here so it doesn't shift, and then giving it a little bit of give so it doesn't just like follow the sides. Wow. Whew. Whoa, I see what they mean about fire cider. That is potent. Oh my gosh, my whole chest is like burning. I think what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna add a few ladles of this into the cup, add in some hot water to the top, and then add some honey, and it'll be a really, really lovely drink to have. Whew, I'm just like feeling that fire burning. I think that's gonna help us a lot in the future for sure. So I'm going to store this in the fridge for up to a year, and that's not the right lid for that. I'm gonna find that after. I'm really excited to have this on hand for any future ailments we have going around the house here, and I'm so excited to integrate this into our lives. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. Please hit that subscribe button and like and share. Ciao for now.